So Tata Motors recently introduced their Nexon with an AMT, that is an automated manual transmission. So the AMT unit has been mounted on their 6-speed manual transmission, and I have the XZA Plus variant that comes in Enta Orange with Sonic Silver, and I'm going to be telling you everything there is to know about it, so do stay tuned. So Tata Motors is offering the Nexon with the AMT on the XMA and the XZA Plus variants. The XMA features signature accents on the front fog lamps and the side belt line and the rear X Factor. It also gets signature LED tail lamps, body color door handles and mirrors, and door side body cladding for scratch protection. On the interiors, the XMA features a layered 3-tone interior, premium full fabric seat upholstery, cup holders on the central console, 1-liter bottle holders in all doors, an umbrella holder in the front door, glove box with utility moldings for 2 cup holders, wallet holder and card holder, and rear seat cushion with 100% flip and flat fold. The XMA variant also gets the Connect Next infotainment system by Harman Kardon with a 4-speaker setup, Bluetooth connectivity, steering mounted audio and phone controls along with voice commands. In terms of safety, the Tata Nexon XMA variant offers driver and co-driver airbags which are also standard on the Nexon, ABS along with EBD again standard on the Nexon, as well as park assist and rear sensors. In terms of comfort, the XMA variant gets the multi-drive modes, that is Eco City and Sports mode, manual climate control, electric power steering with adjustment for a tilt function, remote central locking, power windows, electric adjustment for the outside rear view mirrors. It also gets a USB charger and a front 12-volt power outlet. So over the XMA variant, the XZA Plus variant gets dual tone roof colors, projector headlamp, feline eye-shaped daytime running lights, and 16-inch machine-cut alloy wheels. On the interiors, the XZA Plus variant features a grand center console with front armrest and sliding tambour door over the XMA variant. It also gets a rear seat central armrest with 2 cup holders and a 60-40 split for the rear. In terms of infotainment, the XZA Plus variant gets the 16.51 cm touchscreen infotainment unit by Harman Kardon. It also gets an 8-speaker setup as opposed to the 4-speaker setup on the XMA variant. Over the XMA variant, Tata is offering the Android Auto Apple CarPlay setup on the XZA Plus variant, along with text and WhatsApp message readout and reply, voice command recognition for phone, media and navigation, image and video playback, voice commands for climate control, smartphone integration with Connect Next app suite. The XZA Plus variant also gets voice alerts for door open, seatbelt reminder, low fuel, park brake release and service reminder. For safety and security, aside from the 3 features that are offered on the XMA, the XZA Plus variant gets park assist with camera, day and night IRVMs, front fog lamps with cornering assistance, rear defogger and ISOFIX child seat anchorage. In terms of comfort, Tata is additionally offering automatic climate control on the XZA Plus variant. It also offers rear AC vents with adjustable flow. So while I am stuck in traffic and I am driving slow, let me also tell you that the Nexon doesn't necessarily need to go slow, it can go pretty fast. This 1.5-liter turbocharged diesel engine is capable of producing 110 PS of power at 3750 RPM and 260 Nm of torque low down in the range at 1750 RPM, all the way up till 2600 RPM. The red line comes a little over 4000 RPM. So in the different drive modes that we tested, there are varying results for the 0 to 100 km sprint. In the city drive mode, the results were 16.89 seconds from 0 to 100 kmph. In eco mode, it dropped to 21.41 seconds for 0 to 100 kmph, and it was a little less than city mode. In sports mode, the results were 16.63 seconds for the 0 to 100 km sprint. the quarter mile and 1/8 mile times are below. But going fast also needs decent brakes, and the braking setup that has been incorporated on the Tata Nexon is a disc and drum setup. However, we tested multiple times and the brake results, the best result that we got was 4.22 seconds from 100 kmph down to standstill, which is pretty impressive. Also, while we were panic braking, we noticed that the Nexon is quite stable. So the track is broad and that also adds to the stability that this vehicle is offering. Speaking of stability, safety is again a big priority with Tata nowadays, and they are offering ABS and airbags as standard across the Nexon. I'm just talking about the AMT, but still Tata is offering it as standard. So while you would always want to drive in sports mode because of the peppy nature of the vehicle, the fuel efficiency definitely takes a hit. However, in city mode and in eco mode, we have been testing it for quite a few kilometers and we've got some really decent results that vary between 15 and 16 kilometers to a liter in different driving conditions. But even in bumper to bumper traffic, the Nexon with the diesel engine definitely does return a good mileage figure. So the suspension setup on the Tata Nexon is a twist beam in the rear and a McPherson strut with coil springs in the front. The suspension is slightly on the softer side, gobbles up the undulations and bumps on the road incredibly well. Most of the bumps and jolts do not really translate inside the cabin, and the occupants of the cabin are pretty comfortable. Speaking of comfort, the cabin is spacious for headroom, for knee room and leg room as well. You get a function to adjust the driver's seat for height, and you have a tilt adjustment for the steering column but not a telescopic adjustment. But it's alright because you have a height adjusted driver's seat. So all in all, the Tata Nexon with its AMT in the XZA Plus variant seems like a very wholesome package. Not only is it offering you the comfort of an automatic, the tuning of the automatic is good, and it comes with different drive modes that facilitate different functions and different moods of driving and in different conditions as well. Tata is also offering the Nexon with a wearable key fob, so that is pretty handy if you want to go jogging or if you want to head out for a walk and you don't want the key clanking around in your pocket. Well, you just wear the key on your wrist, and we've tested it out multiple times. It works really well. So for those of you who are looking for a compact SUV that is out of the box, then let me tell you, the Tata Nexon actually just tears up the box, and with this AMT, the offering just gets a little more juicy. The Tata Nexon AMT in the XZA Plus variant is being offered for 9.30 lakhs ex-showroom, which is definitely a steal. Seems like value for money and a very well-rounded product.
Well, that's it from our side, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you loved this review. If you did, please remember, like it, share it and subscribe to the Autotech Review channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have any queries or comments, drop it down in the section below.